So far this season, we've talked about burrow nesting seabirds that nest under the ground, as well as our ground nesting birds like the albatross. Today we'll be talking about the seabirds that nest high above our heads, as well as the different type of nesting materials and nest types that we have here on Hōlanikū.
At first glance, Laysan albatross and black-footed albatross nests may look the same, but they are each unique in their own ways. Black-footed albatross tend to nest in more open, sandy areas. Here on Kure, they are predominantly found on the beaches and the runway. These areas tend to be more windswept, which can contribute to their nests being shallower, usually just a mere depression in the sand. Nests are sometimes ringed with plant material, but as you can see, beach nests are mostly sand. On the other hand, Laysan albatross nests are a bit more complex. Often nesting in vegetated inland areas, Laysan albatross nests are comprised of grass, sand, and coral fragments found nearby and can be built up as high as the adult's chest.
For both albatross, the female does minor work, while the male will do most of the construction during his first incubation span. On the runway, albatross favor areas that have become vegetated. The remaining hard-packed areas discourage the growth of beneficial plants and therefore limit the nesting space for these ground nesting birds. To combat this, we aim to break up areas of the crushed coral runway and outplant native vegetation that we grow in our nursery. This will ultimately provide better habitat for all the seabirds, as well as our resident duck species, the Laysan duck.
High in the trees, black noddies make genuine nests built with leaves, sticks, seaweed, and other man-made debris that birds can find. Brown noddies build similar nests, a little bit flimsier, but also closer to the ground. The female tends to defend the nest, while the male collects building materials. Both noddy species use guano to hold their nests together. This is in sharp contrast with the blue-billed white tern, recently split from the white tern, which simply lays an egg in the crook of a branch. Nest building is a large factor in the movement of incipient weeds around the island. Birds may transport plant material, which is why our island-wide habitat restoration efforts are so critical to prevent the spread of invasive weeds, like Verbicina and Psiloides.
It is also during our transects that we are able to monitor for marine debris entanglement hazards. Many noddy nests are comprised of fishing line that could entangle a chick or adult, which is why we will remove debris from nests that we encounter.
Fortunately, if the noddies haven't started nesting yet this season, we can actually remove the twine and monofilament from last year's nest in order to prevent further entrapments or wildlife hazards. This heliotrope tree that I'm under right now has about 25 to 30 black noddy nests in it, so I'll try to get as much rope and string out as possible while maintaining my own safety, as well as minimizing disturbance to the black noddies that are around here. So let's get to it. So there were 21 nests under that heliotrope tree that I was able to get to and gather marine debris line from, and this is the yield from that. So hopefully that's 21 nests that'll be unaffected by entanglement or entrapment by marine debris line this season. And then over the next week or so, we'll be getting out to the other black noddy nests and grabbing all of the lines from their nests as well.